6 Common Themes from Men by Thomas Shelby. Hello everyone, welcome back to Goodies. The gripping Peaky Blinders is undoubtedly one of the most popular shows today, and this riveting drama is a perfect period piece. That's all mixed up. Crime, family, and politics. At the head of it all, of course, is Thomas Shelby, this mysterious. However, that definitely isn't to say that Tommy is perfect, because he's far from it. Like every character, he has some flaws, and some are darker and more daunting than most. So, it's time to finally reflect on all the parts of this memorable Peaky Blinders. One selfish. Thomas Shelby surrenders himself to Captain Campbell. While Thomas definitely cares about his family, it could certainly be argued that he cares a little too much about his business, but mainly what he wants for the business. They have family meetings, but everyone knows that Tommy will ultimately decide what happens next. If he has a goal, he will tackle it against all the odds against him. Of course, this can sometimes come in conflict with the wishes of others, but Tommy isn't usually one to care. His business comes above all else, and his self-interest regarding it is what he holds dearest. It isn't the most redeemable quality of this character, and it's not even something he tries to change. Intelligent. Thomas standing by his window, smoking. There's really no clearer way to sum up one of Tommy's most redeemable traits. Frankly, he's a genius. One of the most interesting and exciting parts of this character comes down to his ability to solve any problem and think through just about anything. He's smart as a whip, and his intelligence is pretty unmatched when it comes to any other character. Thomas is calculative and patient, and he thinks about every angle and every odd before he takes action. His mind is pretty admirable, and one of his best qualities. 3. This is blunt. When there's a problem, Tommy decides what to do. There's no scene more iconic than him telling all of his groomsmen to not fight and stay in their lane. He calls the shots, and he doesn't falter from any decision he makes. He sticks to his guns and lives with his decision. On top of that, though, he's always the one making the decisions. Even for the whole family, he contemplates and decides. Beyond that, there really isn't any wiggle room, and Thomas will be the first to be blunt about that. He's a straightforward kind of guy, even when it comes to telling his whole family they're about to get arrested. Bar, level, trustworthy. Thomas and Arthur walking into the bar. If there's actually one quality that's really important in the business of crime dynasties, it's reliability. There's lying, cheating, betrayal, and death, and it's hard to know who to trust or who to wary of. Fans always know that Tommy will be there when it counts, and so does his family. He certainly isn't guilt-free of telling some lies, but he keeps his promises and shows up when it matters. The Shelby family can trust him, even if his ways might be a bit different than what they expected. Tommy is totally reliable, and that's a pretty great trait. 5 minutes. Leadership. Thomas standing up at a political meeting. While many of his traits help him be the leader he is, it really deserves its own discussion. Thomas builds the Shelby family from a small street gang to a huge business that expands across the world. He's inserted himself into politics, and everyone knows his name, regardless of who they are. If there's one thing that fans can't help but nod approvingly at, it's Tommy's drive. He doesn't stop at Bouquet, and certainly never stops thinking his business could grow more. Thomas' ambition is out of this world and is actually extremely admirable and impressive. Confident, courageous, Tommy walking in his black trench coat in an open field. If anyone thinks they can't do something, they should take a page out of Thomas Shelby's book. While John and Arthur are bold, they are also a bit reckless. That isn't Tommy in the slightest. Rather, he has courage but the brains to know when to act. His confidence is justified because all fans know Tommy is pretty much always right. While there might be no bigger critic of Thomas than himself, he also knows when to stick to his guns and have confidence in his decisions. There's a reason he calls the shots in the Shelby family, and he's really not afraid to do so. Thomas has a lot of flaws, but no one can take away his courage.